So, celebrity model Katie Price has been spurred Christmas in jail. She flipped her car and she was under the influence. And if you didn't see our recent podcast with Alex Reed, one of her ex-husbands, it's well worth a watch. It's called Celebrity MMA Fighter in London Prison. He expressed his concerns how when she's flipping cars like that, the kids could have been in it or she could have hit a pedestrian. So, the news has just come out. What has the judge said to Katie? You deserve to spend Christmas behind bars, but I can't jail you. She's been spurred from prison for driving drunk, banned and high in her 9th violation. Imagine if you were a mere mortal with no money and you did a 9th violation. What kind of justice would you be receiving right now? Would you be spending Christmas at home or behind bars? So she crashed a car while disqualified following a vodka binge, and she's now been let off with this suspended sentence and a 2-year ban for her 9th driving offence. I mean, if she's got alcohol and addiction issues, my heart does go out to her. But good grief, to commit 9 offences like that, you are just so bloody lucky you have not killed someone. Does it have to get to that level before you pull yourself out of this? So she was sentenced at Crawley Magistrates Court this afternoon, 3 months after the BMW was flipped on its side in West Sussex, September 28th, 6:20 a.m. A drugs wipe gave a positive reading for coke. A roadside breath test was positive for alcohol. And it was claimed that she was allegedly going out to seek more substances to fuel this all-night binge. She admitted driving while disqualified, driving without insurance. One day after telling the police, I took drugs, I should not be driving. I admit it all. Following the crash. She was given a sentence of 16 weeks suspended for 12 months, 100 hours of unpaid work. Be interesting to see what work they assign her. 20 sessions of rehab work with probation services, 2-year driving ban, £213, approximately $300 in court costs. And the court was told she already owes £7,358. The prosecutor dropped the drug driving charge after the mum of five's guilty drink driving plea. She was previously warned she would face jail, but the sentence was adjourned so she could attend the Priory Rehab Clinic. She's been banned from driving on 5 separate occasions, was discharged from the Priory in November, and went to Vegas with her fiancé Carl Woods right after that. District Judge Amanda Kelly said how she could not jail Katie because the model had a, quote, legitimate expectation she would avoid going to prison after attending rehab following the previous hearing in September. So how on earth, if you have a legitimate expectation, you get to determine your own sentence? Katie was, quote, extremely lucky magistrates deferred her sentence. If they hadn't, she would be losing her liberty today. Not everybody has the luxury of being able to check into the Priory. It seems you think you are above the law. The public may be appalled to know I'm not able to send you to prison today or spend Christmas behind bars. The law says you have a legitimate expectation you will not be sent to prison today. So she appeared in white tracksuit bottoms, grey sweatshirt, blue coat, hanging her head, looking tearful, as the judge told her, you deserve to spend Christmas behind bars. You're extremely lucky. When you chose to get behind the wheel of the car that night, you showed no consideration for others. You could have killed someone's partner, child, parent, or friend. You have one of the worst driving records I have ever seen. Bloody hell. Your actions meant all 3 emergency services had to use up their resources to deal with you. If that was not bad enough, you were disqualified from driving at the time. She's lucky she didn't flip the car and kill her own self. After telling her she would not go to prison, the judge said, if you breach this order, you will go to prison. If you don't turn up or do unpaid work, in all likelihood, you will go to prison. The prosecutor told the court that Katie fell into the passenger seat nearest the ground after rolling her car. Good grief. She told the police she had been banned from driving 4 times, but in fact it was 5. She said, "I know I shouldn't have been driving, but I did. I've been banned 4 times. And then the tests showed her positive alcohol and substances. She said, "I don't care, it's fine." She also told police in hospital, "I'm guilty, I had alcohol, I took drugs, I shouldn't be driving." So she's going to be back in court next month for enforcement action on the unpaid fines. Her defence, Joseph Harrington, asked the court for a short driving ban. He said, "She had a crash. It's clear she was distressed and upset. She was taken straight to the Priory and complied with them there. This is a lady with an awful lot going on." An awful lot going on? She had a crash? How many times has she committed similar offences? It's endless. The night before returning to court, she posted a video online of her son Harvey looking forward to Christmas with his mother. The driving ban, she was on a driving ban when she flipped the BMW. Harrington said her finances are so disorganised and chaotic that a £7.50 toll for using the Dartford crossing had escalated into a £1,400 debt due to her failure to deal with it. He told the court she has 5 children, is the only consistent adult in Harvey's life, has 4 other children aged 6 to 16, and a mother is terminally ill with cancer. So the Crown Prosecution Service lady, Debbie Jones, said Price lost control of her car and crashed, adding she was located trapped in the vehicle by a witness who stayed with her until the emergency services arrived. She gave a positive roadside breath test and a positive reading for coke. She accepted full responsibility and apologised for the crash in a statement released by her family, which said, quote, "Kate acknowledges and takes full responsibility for her actions. She knows they were wrong and apologises." I wonder who wrote that for her. John Scrooby, a trustee of the Campaign Against Drink Driving charity, told the Mail Online, "I'm absolutely gobsmacked. I just can't believe it. I really can't. It's unbelievable. It really is. It's a smack in the teeth for everybody else. Latest figures we received were that 270 people daily are in court all over the UK for drink driving. They're going to prison. They're not getting a suspended sentence. It's completely the wrong message, a kick in the teeth, when a responsible person like a magistrate can look at that and think it's worthy of a 16-week suspended sentence. I'd like to think that anybody else that was in there would have been looking at the custodial sentence for what she's done. 16 weeks is way, way, way below the recommended minimum. I don't know how the magistrates can look at themselves tonight and say they've done their job, because they haven't. She's very, very, very lucky indeed. There will be another time unless this spoiled little princess grows up. Wow. AAA's head of road policy said around 1 million UK drivers are uninsured. We hope this sends a clear message to those that drive outside the law. With Christmas police drink drive campaigns in full swing, today's sentence is a timely reminder of what happens when drunk drivers get caught. Her friends have said that she was terrified about spending Christmas behind bars. It was a reality she had never faced before, and she was concerned about the reaction of her children. But you know what? Sometimes you've got to do a little prison time to reflect and realise the errors of your ways. And certainly it did me a hell of a lot of good on my ecstasy case just to have all that time to address the root causes of my addiction and to change as a person. Katie, obviously you've got hella demons right now that you're battling, just to be going in and out, this pattern of behaviour. And the trick is, you've got to get clean, you've got to go deep inside yourself and address the root causes of what is causing you to act out like this. Whether it is some kind of abuse, whatever's happened in your childhood, perhaps you need to speak to a professional person. Yoga and meditation helped me go deep inside myself tremendously. So if you're watching this video, please let us know in the comments. Do you think Katie should have spent Christmas behind bars? Is it one law for people who can afford the Priory and another law for everyone else? Or do you think, as a mum of 5 and with a special needs kid, that she should be given a pass on this one so that her family wouldn't suffer? I'd be very interested to read your comments. All right, take her out there. 6 p.m. tonight, we're kicking off with Julian Assange talking about his case on YouTube at 6 p.m. on Atwood Unleashed. So I hope to see some of you guys there. All right, take care wherever you are in the world. Cheers. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.